G'day guys, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Hope you guys are doing well. We are in the room where Volo is being kept, and we're about to see if we can help him out of his little prison there. I'm not entirely sure if we can just simply ask this Gribbo goblin to release him, but yeah, we'll see. I wonder if he actually says anything to us from within the prison.
Gate! This one's mine!
Okay, so I guess she won't let him speak, so maybe we need to convince her to leave, or maybe just try and release him.
And how will she do that?
So...
Gate! This one's mine!
What? Oh, don't tell me. Hang on, I had so many options before, and I didn't really take it. I decided to just leave because I wanted to do that interaction in this episode, but it seems like I no longer have the option to do that. That's kind of annoying. We're going to have to do something about this. I mean, of course, if I just simply lock-picked this while she's around, she's going to turn hostile. I wonder if I should just end her. But if we do that, we'll get discovered. I wonder if we might need to maybe take both of them out at the same time. 7 HP, 7 HP. I think we should have the ability to do that. We just need to maybe close the door and take care of business. But I am nervous because the last time we did something wrong, the entire camp turned against us, so... I'm sort of thinking, should we do some other stuff first and then come back for Volo later? That's another option, but I don't know. I don't know if we'll have the ability to come back here at some point. First things first, let's maybe just close the door here. Is there a way to move bodies in this game? Because that's something that I haven't really checked and experimented on. Okay, so he opens the door, closes it again. Right. Maybe this would be our opportunity here, so as soon as he closes the door, we just like go into attack mode and just slaughter them both, as bad as that sounds, but man, I'm so annoyed that I can't go back and re-interact and try and use my abilities, including, you know, the Illithid ability. Although, hang on, I think we would need to rest before we can do that. But I assume we can't even interact here with Gribbo anymore, even if we do rest. I'm gonna try and save scum a little bit here, guys, just to test something out, because I just want to do a short rest and see if we can...
Gate! This one's mine!
Yeah, okay. So, it's not happening. Let me just quickly load where we were. And yeah, I'm comfortable just to do that as a bit of a test, but I think we're going to have to fight these two goblins. And hope that we can do that without alerting every other goblin in the area. We'll just make sure the door is shut. So... what I might do is I'll break everyone off, and Harlak, you get in here. And we'll close the door.
Absolute honor if I knew more about her.
And I suppose if we did like stealth or something like that, we would be able to obviously deal as much damage as possible, but they're going to be looking at each other, so... Okay, alright, it has to happen.
Ain't a prisoner, he's my pigeon.
And everyone should be able to get in pretty close, so...
Live in more interesting times.
Let's get Blue a little bit further away, because we're going to obviously throw a few shots in there. And I don't know who to open with, but I think maybe using Lupus might not be a bad idea for lunging bite. And we can just prone this guy if we can, and that way he won't be able to run outside and inform his friends of what's going on. He might even die, to be honest, but let's do it.
Pick to fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
Okay. Not the greatest opening. I assume everyone else hasn't discovered us just yet, so... They rolled a 26. Luck of the Far Realms. When you make a successful attack roll against a foe, you can change that hit into a critical hit. I mean, I don't mind getting a crit. How often can I do this, though? I assume I can do it however often, maybe. Okay, that's one down. And yeah, unfortunately can't do anything with Lupus.
Ready.
Poison spray, I don't know. We could do guiding bolt, but I think I'm just going to... Hang on a second. This guy's noticed us somehow. How did that happen? I guess maybe he's on patrol or something? Oh lord, alright. Chest trauma. Disadvantage on constitution saving throws. Concussive smash. Daze. I don't know. I don't know if I should just try and get some melee damage in there. Doesn't do a lot, and also she doesn't have very good chances of hitting. Again, I need to get her a finesse weapon at some point. Yeah, let's do that.
I wonder if this...
Okay. Wow. A lot of our guys took damage there. I think we haven't really been discovered just yet. I don't want to leave the body out there, though. That's the thing. Unless no other patrols come by. And maybe we could get away with leaving the body out there, but...
Let's cut your fire, baby.
I suppose I really just want to try and deal as much damage as possible. 21. Why do I only get like 55% chance? We have one superiority die. We may as well use it, I think. 55% chance again. What is the deal with us only getting 55% chance? Is it our weapon? Don't think so. Alright, let's go for it. Sure.
That won't work.
Ugh. Alright.
On the victor's path.
Five. Prevents targets from using reactions, deals an additional 1 to 6 necrotic damage per level. 3 to 18. I really want to just like kill this guy if possible. Hopefully this is not an AoE attack. Okay, a lot of screaming there, but no one seemed to notice. So
On my way.
that was a little messy. Guys, you all need to just come this way. Including you, Lupus. Oh my god. Just stay out of the acid, please. And I really want to see if there's anything I can do to move bodies. Is that even a thing? No. Okay, she's got the cage key. Figures. Let's just jump over the acid. Okay, I assume with no one noticing us, we should be fine. You would hope. Considering the ability to move like boxes and stuff around, I'm surprised that we don't have the ability to move bodies. But anyway, that all had to be done. It doesn't feel great, but here we are. Let's get Volo out.
Look at this! I'm quite saved! A joy to see a familiar face in such a precarious setting. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons.
Yeah, get yourself to safety and quick.
I intend to do just that. A trusty invisibility potion goes a long way in a place like this.
Oh,
We
nice.
mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke?
A fine mess you landed yourself in. How'd you get caught?
Why, by design, my friend. How better to learn the ways of a people than to live among them? I dare say the experiment has proven most fruitful, too. I'll be happy to share my findings once we've found somewhere safe to parley.
Yeah, go to my camp. We'll talk there once we're both safe.
Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain!
Nice. I think we've got a few of those potions of invisibility, right? There are even spells to help with detect invisible things. Alright, well, there's plenty of stuff to be had here. Apparently there's a lot of fresh foods. So let's try and take everything. There are all these burlap sacks everywhere. Ooh, okay, right. So, some of this food is not fresh. Yes. Yeah, no. Is there anything we can consume? We'll take that.
Throw you to the spiders yet.
Rotten tomatoes. Yeah, okay. I think that's about it. And I don't think there's really anything else in this room that is of interest. Let's jump back out. I don't really know if the acid pools will eventually disappear. I don't think they do. And I wonder if there's a way to get rid of, like, acid pools. Like, for example, I think Gale has a spell to conjure water. Like, if we conjured water, would we be able to, like, wash away the acid?
Where am I needed?
Yeah, not sure. Anyway, yeah, Will is looking worse for wear. So is Lupus, for that matter. 16. Okay. And
I've got a long road ahead.
close the door. Yeah, nothing happened. Everything's hunky-dory.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
We're all on the same side.
Okay, I think we'll check out this area first. I'm just contemplating on whether or not I want to bring some other people with me, and especially with Will being pretty hurt, whether or not we can maybe switch him out. So let me just go to camp, and we'll see if we can switch out to different people. Oh, and Bolo's here. We may as well have a chat with him.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
What do you know about mind flayers?
Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
And their parasites? Do you know anything about them?
As a matter of fact, I do. But why do you?
I don't know how much we should share with him, but... Not only have I encountered a mind flayer, I've killed one.
That can't be.
I was captured by mind flayers before. I'm lucky to be alive.
You're mad! But, tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter?
Malaise is one word for it. More like psychic transference?
Curious. Illithids, their technical name, form a hive mind. One shouldn't be able to hear their dark whispers unless...
Yeah, okay, cat's out of the bag. Unless you've been infected with one of their parasites.
That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
If only your disbelief could alter the facts.
If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flayer? Huh, ridiculous. Isn't it?
Examine me. Find out for yourself.
Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim.
I don't know if I trust this guy to examine me, but we're in it now.
If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, my dear sweet gods!
I want rid of this thing by any means necessary.
If we managed it, we'd have a specimen of incredible rarity on our hands. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Oh, okay.
Rather unsteady.
And Will is inspired as well. Fantastic. That's good. Volo has decided to remain in our camp. Having such a learned scholar nearby might be useful. And we receive a Blazer of Benevolence. Uncommon light armor. When you inspire an ally using Bardic Inspiration... Bardic Inspiration, again, this is something that I'm not entirely sure we really have access to. Again, it's a magical item which Gale can absorb, so at the very least, you know, we could use it that way. Yeah, let's take it. Gale wants to have a chat with us.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
Alright, I was sort of thinking about giving him the hat that we have. That has, something to do with Bardic Inspiration. This one here. Cap of Curing. So... yeah. I think this is a good thing to do because we don't actually have any of our companions that are actually a bard, right? So let's give him the hat. So hopefully he's happy with that.
Thank you. It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite...
What? Are you telling me that I'm gonna need to keep feeding this guy all of my magical items? Gale, what's happening?
The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Okay, but I think we have cured his condition, though. If I sort of look at his character here, he doesn't have the same status as before. Anyway, we're here to switch out some of our companions. Do we want to keep Shadowheart with us? I guess, since she'll be able to heal all of our characters, but I think I'm going to switch Will out with Astarion for the time being, and see if we can have at least one more character at full strength.
Well, no tentacles yet. I suppose we can consider that a success.
Well, we absolutely can. You should join me.
But you have so many... Well, in that...
Right, there we go. So, let's see. We should go back out. I'm actually kind of curious to see if people have any opinions after we consumed that tadpole, actually. Maybe we'll have a chat.
It was bad enough having just one of those tadpoles forced upon us. I can scarcely believe you actually inflicted another on yourself.
Yeah. These illithid powers we're developing, what do you make of them?
On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from, and what lies at the end of that path. I never expected ceremorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
I think what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna only give, like, tadpoles to Blue, and we'll see if we can just, like, you know, let everyone else sort of not consume any of them. The odds are stacked against us. Can we truly afford to ignore a potential advantage? Ooh. Ooh. Can I use charisma here? I mean, not charisma, sorry. Inspiration. Come on. Much better.
Well, perhaps you have a point. Fine. Let's explore these powers then. I just hope we don't come to regret it.
That artifact seems to be protecting us somehow. Do you still have it?
Quite the understatement, but yes, I have it. And I'll guard it with my life.
Curious that you just happen to have an item that can protect us. How did you come by it?
I was part of a group sent by my cloister. We were to take the artifact from the Githyanki and bring it to Baldur's Gate, no matter the cost. Though it turned out the cost was very steep. I was the only one of the group to survive. I took the artifact and fled, only to be ensnared by mind flayers before I could finish the mission. That's all I know. That's all I need to know.
How can you go into all of this trouble and not understand why?
I told you already. I surrendered my memories for the sake of the mission. Shah's secrets must be protected. Duty demands it. Once I fulfill my mission, I can have my memories restored.
Admirable conviction, though I think I'd prefer to know what I'm getting myself into.
That's not a luxury open to many people, us included. I have my faith to turn to instead. You should find something of your own.
Okay. Yeah, let's leave and let's get going. Actually, sorry, I do still want to speak to people about what happened. What does Karlach think?
Feeling illicit?
Jeez, we can talk to her about a lot of stuff here. How did you end up with such a contraption in your chest?
The year? 10 Air. The place? A sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero? Karlach. A knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
You mentioned this boss who gave you up to Zariel. Who was it?
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
She wants to collect soul coins? Hang on, this is the first I've ever heard of this. Yeah, tell me why you want soul coins.
It's not that I want to collect them, per se. It's just that if we should happen upon them, I can use them in battle to fire up my engine. Evil's evil, but it can be put to good use. Sometimes. Maybe. Right?
Right, so hang on, we do have a few of those soul coins, right? Like, I should be able to maybe give them to her. And I guess maybe that restores some of her her actions or resources during battle, maybe? I'm not 100% sure how that would work, but
on my mind.
Maybe we should look into it. There seem to be a lot more options there. I wonder if we can continue talking to her a little bit more. This isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you?
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
So much has happened, I can barely remember what life was like before the abduction.
Lucky you. Sometimes I think I'd be better off indulging in a bit of light oblivion. Well, we may as well make some good memories mixed in with the body horror, huh?
Alright, let's go in with Lae'zel.
Danger! No good will come of devouring a gate worm, no matter what you might think.
Have you thought about making use of the tadpole's power?
Mark my words, this power would be no blessing, but a curse. You might as well ask me to gouge out my eyes for the promise of sight, or slice off my tongue for the promise of taste. Consume all the gate tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven.
But I guess she wouldn't really have much of a choice if we did find a tadpole and decided to, you know, give it to her, right? I only really have one more inspiration. I'm guessing this is going to be a 15 again. If we must bear the tadpole's burdens, we should also avail ourselves to their power. Oh, yes. We have to roll a perfect 20. Well, not a perfect 20, but we need to try and get there. Oh! So close. Look, we can afford to fail this one, I think.
And when the tadpole has stretched to every pore and slithered through every vein, what then? It won't hear my screams. It won't care if I beg. I will be remade in its image. My faith in Vlaakith will guide me, and my own might will sustain me. I have no need of this depraved power.
So, perhaps, maybe if I did try to give other people a tadpole, maybe I'd have to convince them before they would actually agree to have a tadpole or consume a tadpole, maybe?
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Okay, he has nothing to say. Will?
Gone gods. Watching you consume that tadpole was more disgusting than the tadpole itself. Though, I suppose that's not what you wanted to talk about.
What do you think of the illithid potential the Dream Visitor spoke of?
I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious, but once you take an illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
Ooh, yeah, okay. Oh, there's heaps of persuasion checks here. I guess we might need to roll something pretty high here. I mean, it's kind of ironic, isn't it? Because he's sort of also made a pact with the devil, so to speak. So, you know, I feel like we should try and convince him. We face untold dangers, Will. Shouldn't we seize every possible advantage? 18. That's pretty rough. Oh! Nice!
Yes, I suppose we should. Though I'm more than a bit wary. Still, I am the Frontier's avowed protector. New dangers require new skills to vanquish them. If the tadpole must be my curse, then let the powers it grants me be the Sword Coast's blessing. I will consume what I must to make it so.
Okay, I think that's everyone. So let's get going again, because I feel like this episode's been a little slow. Although, having said that, we did kill a couple of goblins at the very beginning, didn't we? And
There is work.
Shadowheart, can I get you to... to do some healing here. 4 to 11. 4 to 7. Oh yes, the good berries. That might be nice. It's 4 healing per good berry, right? I might use it. Alright, fantastic. And I assume that we can simply, like, split these. And I can give it to who I need to give it to. So, Karlak will need some healing. Oh, these count as camp supplies. Interesting. Alright, so that's pretty good. She only's lost like 3 hit points there now, so I can live with that. And yeah, we should get Shadowheart consuming these as well. So, and yeah, she can have another one. Quoth is a little low, but I think we'll live with that for the time being. And yeah, we won't be able to recast that until long rest, if I'm not mistaken. And that's fine. These we'll keep, and if we need to, we'll use those. And then we should be able to... Hang on, we won't be able to replenish spell slots using short rest, so maybe I should use my healing spells more liberally. So what's going on over this way? Oh yes, Holson. Holson's over this way. Time for a quick save.
Again? Do you wanna become spider food?
Ring of Poison Resistance. Unfortunately, it's not like a magical item, though. I would have liked to perhaps maybe give that to Gale when he needs it.
Foul stench of slaughter turns suddenly sweet through the rat's nose. Blood smell, life smell. Not like the great hollow below, which smells only of death.
I think when they're referring to this space below, I think it's the opening to the Underdark, I guess.
I tell you.
Watch your step down by the pens. Wargie's been getting fat on your kind lately.
Warg Pen entrance. Do these guys say anything?
Seen this mess? Flaming Fist Thuggo took a chunk out me arm last raid out.
You're lucky to be alive. Baldurian militia are fierce warriors.
Fiercest thing about 'em was the wailing, till we put an end to it. Ain't none can stand against us now. Not with the Absolute in our corner.
Do you think the dwarf is ready yet? I'm hungry.
Orders were to stand by
Heading
here.
to see our new pet. It didn't seem easy, I'll give it that.
Ah, I think I know what's happened.
just saying.
I think
Those eyes.
they thought that they've
You wanna become
tamed a bear, but in fact it must be Holson. Ooh, there's stuff going on up this way.
save the former.
Hang on, what is all of this? Okay. Another space we haven't exactly been to. There was the gathering of some goblins before, and I believe a drow, and also a dead Mind Flayer, right? So we do need to go back there at some point. Let's see if we can loot. Apparently there's just a whole bunch of nothing. Warg pens.
Steal something, or at the bollocks, will ya? I'm itching to throw someone in the brig. It'll be fun, I promise.
Well, if we really wanted to steal stuff, we could do that while no one's watching. Why not? Yeah. I'm sure they don't need it. They didn't see us do it. I may as well take some of these things as well. Ooh, explosive barrels. And the previous episode has actually taught me something really good, which is that you can move these barrels around. You do need to be careful because the, I guess, default action is to attack it, and, you know, things might just simply explode if we did that. But, yeah, if you knew that you were going into combat, you could potentially, you know, put a barrel in a specific position and then open up by shooting the barrel to, you know, do like massive AoE damage, for instance.
Just get some big chunks. They can chew through the bones.
What is going on here?
Here to see the bear? Just follow the noise. Wargs have been going crazy for it. Just hope these scraps will satisfy the bunch when they're in this state.
Yep.
Hands off. This one's for the pups.
So I'm sure the warg is, sorry, not the warg, the bear is Holson down here. I was trying to see if we have a opportunity to steal. Bit risky. Ooh, look at that. What was that? Beastmaster's chain. Animal friendship. I mean, we've got no pendant on us right now, so we may as well throw that on. I still don't know what we're going to do with the Blazer of Benevolence just yet. And whether or not we're going to be using it at all. It is a light armor, right? Which means that maybe I can't really give it to Gale because he needs to not wear things that are considered to be armor.
A theft has been reported, and it seems you're the only suspect. Choose your next step wisely.
Ooh, okay. I didn't realize that you could still get caught if you were not seen stealing the stuff. Well, I think 50 gold will do it.
You offer a generous sum, but gold cannot help you here. You're headed for the cells.
These guys are kind of isolated, aren't they? And I might need to try and get Holson out of his cell. Let's do it. Okay. Alright. I'm just looking at how many enemies there are. Only 4. No, 5. Yeah, and we should be able to steal everything once everything's done, right? So Let's do it. So I want to try and get guys that have like really low HP. So we have less things that are going to deal damage to us. It's a bit of a shame though. I would have liked to sort of see if there's a way we can just get out of here without any blood spilt, but I decided to do science with all of the stealing right now, didn't I? So this is what I get.
Again.
Oh my god. Are you... That's kind of painful. That is painful. Oh, she dropped her weapon? No. No. Let's do a vampiric bite. I think that'll make him pretty happy, right? Or... Why are all my spells unavailable to me? Cast spells, not proficient with equipped gloves? Oh my god. Alright, if I take this off, this'll consume an action, won't it? Oh, that is frustrating. 4 to 6 damage. I may as well. Oh, and that's a bonus action. Oh, that's good. So let's do Piercing Strike. Alright, so he saved. That's fine. We've got him down to 7. So that's good. You, sir, can do... Oh, we've got a barrel down there. Maybe we should try and explode that. Not enough movement. Yeah, let's just take damage, or... Yeah, we'll do damage. We're going to need to try and grab the weapon, and I think this will use an action if I'm not mistaken. Four damage. Okay, I'm gonna need to pick this up. No doubt. Can I put that in right now? Yeah, I think that's what's consuming the action. We want to go with Frenzy. I think I will. Let's go. I'll have to get some attacks in the next turn, though. Actually, yeah, I didn't realize there was one more. Okay. I see what's going on. So he's gonna try and get everyone else alerted. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Maybe we're gonna want to try and kill these guys first. Oh, are you kidding me?
Can't give up. Not now.
Oh. I'm gonna use Divine Favor here. Oh, we only have 40% chance here? Ugh. Oh, that was not enough. Oh, okay, they're going to try and break out. Oh, I hope these things hold for a while. Oh! Oh, yes. We're still in a lot of trouble, though. Well, hopefully Holson can give us a hand. We really need to kill these little ones here. Oh, these were... Are these the same goblin kids that we found on the outside? Maybe. Alright, let's... I think I want to try and use this, although... Okay, that's going to affect Shadowheart as well. Alright, maybe not such a great idea.
Let's get this over with.
Okay. Let's recast that.
Should be started.
I'm gonna get myself in closer. And I know that's a little counterintuitive, but this guy's probably going to try and dash for the door, right? So if... I don't even know if he'll have the ability to escape, but if he's just out of reach, we should be able to close in and, you would hope, deal the finishing blow with our arrows.
Try something else.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness for that. Alright, she's dealt damage, which means her frenzy will continue. Astarion. You really, really need to get in and get this guy. Hang on. He's got dex, right? Maybe we do arrow shots?
Keep guessing.
Hamstring. Oh no. Still 36 disadvantage. Disadvantage for equipment. Okay, right. I really need to get this equipment off me. Let's do it. Because this could be prolonged, right? Oh, I can simply do that without expending a action. I thought we had to take an action as soon as we, you know, played around with our equipment. Okay, well that changes things. Ray of Frost. Would this be of any use? Sneak attack, ranged, and sneak attack, melee, if we're not sneaking? Because I don't see it grayed out. Would there be any benefit to using this during combat situations like this? Anyway, I'm going to take an arrow shot though, still. 60%. That's rough. Do I want to try and intercept him? So that could be something that we try to do. It's just a bonus action. So I could come up this way. And yeah, so we might have 2 opportunities to kill this little guy. But I'm gonna take every opportunity I can get here. So 50% high defense. Okay, that did the job. Thank goodness. Worth, we'll get you out of there, because... Oh, actually, he might be able to stay to deal some damage when needed. That's close the distance, so 27. I think we should engage the high HP one, or hang on, I'm just thinking about this more, but I think maybe we can just try to straight up kill this goblin here. Frenzied Strike. And it is a bonus action, so I assume that we can pretty much take an action and then take another action after, because we're enraged. That's what I'll do. I won't react. Damn it. Alright, let's take our bonus action. Nice! That is really good. Okay, so... one thing that I'm always not entirely sure of, guys, is in situations like this, is it better for me to close the distance and just, you know, be in a state where we're engaged in combat with an opponent, or is it better to let the opponent come to us? Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that. I suppose maybe it's better to get in closer, because then we could be granted like an opportunity attack, right? If we're lucky enough. Like that! Fan-bloody-tastic. Oh, he's gonna try and open the gates, isn't he? You, my boy, you can jump down. That way.
What's the plan?
If we can kill him before
On I go.
he gets the wargs out, That'll be good. Shadowheart, please. Shadowheart, why? We are currently concentrating on divine favor, right? So maybe I keep that for now. I could do some healing. How much will we heal for? Up to 7. Sure.
Take 2.
Not bad. Okay, the gate only has like 1 HP left. I need an angle. I need a decent angle.
Breathe deep and move. That should work.
Oh, are you kidding me? I had an angle before. No. No. Who's going next? We might be able to get there. I'm prepared to take the risk here. It's just a shame that I couldn't finish this. Can I use an arrow, perhaps? If I shoot an arrow here, it does AoE, right? Because we've got a couple of these arrows of ice. I just feel like this would be so much better if there are multiple enemies nearby, though. Maybe it's a bit of a waste. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't have movement speed anymore. Or sorry, movement resource. I'll try and get myself in a little closer. Do I have an angle from here? Apparently not. Alright, alright.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Can I get an angle on this guy from anyone? Anywhere? I guess this is better than nothing.
Yes.
Okay, well, decent attempt. Both. Please. Please. Okay, well. Yeah, I thought he was really low HP for whatever reason.
Yes.
But no. Absolutely not. Is this the range that I have for Enraged Throw? It seems very short. Piercing shot. 9 damage at most. Oh, maybe.
1, 2.
Distracting strike. Oh, if this hits... I'm willing to take it, though. It's only 45%, but... Oh, yes. Yes, thank goodness. Oh, what? Okay, we're still engaged in battle, though. I guess they're about to get out in the next set of turns. Let's get in a little closer.
Let's finish this.
Can we deal any damage to them while they're still inside? Please hit.
Time to meet your maker.
Okay, good. We have another one that also has 26 HP, but we've got them surrounded. So things should be okay once they get out. Oh, wow. Very nice indeed. Let's do Hunter's Mark. Nice. Very good. Get a better angle.
Watching me.
Feel death's cold grip.
Can we get an angle from somewhere? Maybe out this way?
Be quick.
Not quite. Alright, I'm gonna do another dash. Just to close the distance a little bit more. And we may as well do True Strike at this point. Oh, we can't target ourselves. Okay. Who's going next? We could put True Strike on Quoth, maybe. He's only got like 3 HP remaining. Let's get in there. Not enough movement speed? Are you kidding me? I keep calling it movement speed, guys. Not enough movement. Oh, thank the Lord. There he is, Wholesome.
Pardon the Vicera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. You aided a bear without knowing if it would savage you. A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin.
Yes, yes, we know that. I don't know what we should lead with here, but I've been to the Emerald Grove. It's in danger.
I am aware. I foolishly left it vulnerable to this rabble. There's work to be done. That look in your eyes. I've seen it before. Are you feeling all right?
Nope.
Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you.
You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible?
Could it be the artifact? Maybe. I mean, in truth, we don't know. But maybe we could talk about the artifact, or should we keep the artifact secret? I don't know how Shadowheart will interpret that. But yeah, let's go with the artifact.
That looks very alien. As alien as the Mind Flayers. They do not belong on this world. It's no coincidence that you found me here, I'll wager. You're after a cure for this parasite. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you.
God damn it.
But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles, but I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure.
Alright, well, at least we're getting somewhere. Tell me what you've learnt so far about the tadpole's origins.
I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated.
You seem to know a lot about this. Will you come with me to Moonrise?
I wish I could, but there's still work I've yet to finish. Blood I've yet to spill. I've no right to ask more of you, but if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected.
Are we saying that we could get Master Holson as a companion? Because that'd be kind of cool. Alright, how do I help?
My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime. Rare is the beast that survives decapitation. Help me eliminate the Drow Minthara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself.
Well, we've already gotten rid of Gut. Yeah, it seems like we can use him as a companion. Having a shape-shifting bear druid at my side might make things easier.
Be warned. My presence could make things more difficult. I can only restrain my bear form so much. I won't be able to help but attack goblins. If I join you, we'll likely have to slaughter this entire place. You may want to use discretion when approaching the goblin leaders.
Okay, well, maybe you should stay here then?
May Sylvanas guide your hand. Focus on the leaders. That's all it will take to restore the balance here.
Okay, so he's just like hanging out in this place and then we have to come back for him or something. A lot of our journals seem to have been updated as well, so I'm going to have to take a look at that and obviously loot this entire place as well, but probably the next episode, because I think I'm due for a bit of a break at this point. Thanks for watching, guys. As usual, I do appreciate all of your likes and all of your advice down in the comment section down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.